Grand Rising family, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Let's talk. Let's gist. Let's vibe. So today we're gonna be talking about how chosen ones are easy targets for these so-called narcissistic type individuals. And I want to break down what the definition of a chosen one is. I've said in my previous videos that chosen ones are not people who belong to a particular community. They are scattered everywhere on the planet. And what this means is they carry a particular type of energy that is ancestral, that is ancient. And what they're supposed to use this energy for is in revitalizing the planet, meaning they are meant to give life back into the planet. They're meant to raise the frequency. The whole planet is like a matrix. It's like a story building, if you want to call it that. It's like a tower. You have 1, 2, 3 dimensions. The third dimension is what we know as the physical world. This physical world is like the foundation of the other parts of the cosmos. And if it is unstable, the other dimensions tend to become unstable too. So this is the reason why there was a recruitment, a massive recruitment in the spirit realm for certain souls, certain old souls to reincarnate into this realm and teach the ancient ways back to the populace, because a lot of people have forgotten their origin. This is why the only law that we have is, even in religion, they do the same thing: honor your father and your mother. But everybody thinks honoring your father and your mother is limited to just your parents. They forget, but your ancestry is deeper than that. Your ancestry is not just your father and your mother, or their father and their mother, your grandparents or your great-grandparents. You have two different sets of ancestry. You have the physical ones and you have the cosmic ones. Let me explain. The physical ancestors are your father and mother that you grew up seeing here on this realm, while your cosmic ancestors are those related to your cosmic body, meaning in the dimensions, in the etheric realms. Before you manifested on this realm physically, you existed. Your life did not just start now, except you're a new soul. If you're an old soul, you've been living for a very long time, you just don't remember it, right? And because you don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It simply means that for every new lifetime that comes, the slate has to be wiped clean, meaning you have to start afresh. And in starting afresh, the old memories aren't there. So what you have to do is focus on self. You have to know yourself enough. This is why you see, even the Bible will tell you that the kingdom of the heavens is within, because you are not the body, you are the soul. And your soul is cosmic. It had an experience before it manifested on this realm. So in the spirit realm, you also have father, you have mother, you have sister, you have brothers, you have friends. You have cosmic ancestry and you have physical ancestry. These are the two different categories of ancestors that you have. Now, when someone looks at you based on just your physical ancestry, that, look at you, your parents were poor, you are poor, nothing can come of you. They're judging you based on only one side of the story that they are privy to know. They don't know about the cosmic side. That is why you have to do your shadow work. That is why you have to, work on yourself to the point where you know yourself without somebody telling you who you are, because nobody here can tell you who you are. I don't care whatever title they give themselves. Nobody here can tell you who you are. The only person that can tell you who you are is you. And you cannot say what you don't know. This is why you have to know. And in knowing, there's a process involved. And that process, most times, involves fixing your diet, doing some shadow work, meditating. It takes time. It's an experience. That's why spiritual awakenings don't just happen just once. There are several spiritual awakenings, several. You can go through a series of spiritual awakenings back to back to back to back, because the things you have to realize are a lot. You were asleep for so long and now you're just coming online. So take it easy on yourself. But one thing I want you to know is the connection you share with these two branches of your ancestry is strong. And you have to know that. You have to own that. You have to engage that. You have to embody that. You have to become that. That is how you become born again. Certain chosen ones have certain soul contracts that they were sent here because they came here on missions, right? That means they came here to accomplish something. There's something their bloodline needed that they had to come do. Either it is in breaking a generational curse or it is in simply raising the frequency of the planet so that there can be cosmic balance. Chosen ones that come to this planet with soul contracts and do not fulfill their soul contracts, they end up turning evil. I'll explain. What does it mean when you say a chosen one has turned evil? A chosen one that turned evil is a person that through their spiritual awakening or through the experiences they have in life, they couldn't cope. So what they ended up doing was turning on others. They joined the system to dominate others so that they can benefit themselves. Those are the chosen ones that turned evil. They came on an assignment, but they forgot the assignment they came for, or they intentionally refused to do the assignment and they started preying on others, deceiving others, tricking others. Those are who you call narcissists. Meaning, they have issues with other people living their lives the way they live in their lives. And when you see people like that, the best thing to do is ignore. Because it's giving mental psychosis. It's coming from an imbalanced place. If you care about someone so much and you cannot help them, leave them alone. You do not need to embarrass them, disgrace them, shame them in public. All these things is coming from a place of lack. Only hurt people hurt people. If you're happy, the only thing you share is love. But if you cannot embody the frequency of love, that means you're not vibrating high. You can't give love.